all my followers out there. Have a great day. Stay safe. Be blessed. Let no one put any labels on you, or don't let no one put you in the box. Now let me get right into it. This is the first episode of NFL storylines. Get that out the way. And I'm gonna start with Buffalo Bills. If not now, then when? Josh Allen, yes, Josh Allen deserves to be in the league. Yes, Josh Allen put up big numbers. But at the end of the day, where does that get Josh Allen? Home sitting on the couch with the rest of us. He can win the first round. It's the second round and beyond. He can't get to. He barely beat Mason Rudolph, but he did. Um, Year before that, had home field advantage. What happened? Patrick Mahomes beat him. Joe Burrow came. Joe Burrow came to Buffalo, beat him. Yes, yes, Josh Allen when he go up against Lamar Jackson. Yes, he make plays, a few more plays than Lamar does. But like I said, what does that get him? Nowhere. They just pay him, extend his contract for more money. And some of y'all say, not some of y'all say, but Damian Woody say he top three. I totally disagree with that. Yeah, they're gonna have a good season. But at the end of the day, we all know where they're gonna end up at. We know. Home. So I'm sorry, Dan, but your boy is going home. And when they go head to head, when they go head to head with the elite guys, he loses. Point blank. Period. Now I'm talking about the NFL storylines, and I'm talking about the Buffalo Bills right now. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Um, but yeah, Josh Allen, I don't see him winning the Super Bowl for Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo, they had four chances at it, but they lost. Like I said, Josh Allen is a good regular season player, could put up numbers, but so many guys in the NFL put up good numbers. A la Kirk Cousins, who who if they don't who if they don't get Aaron Rodgers, they talking about Pittsburgh getting him. Kirk Cousins not gonna take Pittsburgh nowhere. Come on. Kirk Cousins basically overachieved throughout his career. And shout out to his agents for getting him paid. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, um, and mind you, if they didn't make that trade for Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen would be would be out of the league by now, or on his third team. So Stephon Diggs made it happen for him. He had no choice because he was going to year three at the time, and there was a lot of questions around Josh Allen. Who else, man? Let me get to the Patriots, man. I like what the Patriots done this off season. By them getting Stephon Diggs, by them putting Tyler around Drake May. I think Drake May gonna have a bigger season than he did last year. Like I said, I could see them winning 8 to 9 games, or possibly 10, because we know Mike Vrabel teams always gonna be ready. They're gonna play hard, and they're gonna play to the end of the whistle. And his teams don't ever give up. And we saw that last year. Like I said, I could see them splitting with the Bills. I could see them splitting with the Jets. I could see them sweeping the Dolphins. I could. Yeah, Drake May is a good quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if Drake May in the MVP conversations, because he's that dude. Um, so yeah, I see nothing but good things for the Patriots. The only thing I wish that Mike Vrabel hired Gerard Mayo as his defensive coordinator. You guys got to remember when Mike Vrabel, when he was with the Tennessee Titans, they was always ready. They was never out of games. They was in games. So, and I think Drake May um is is better than Ryan Tannehill. I do. Um, yeah, that's what I see on that. And plus, they have an owner who stay out the way. The only time you see Robert Kraft is when he in the suite, and when they out in when they out at the event, that's when you hear from them. But you don't hear from Robert Kraft during the season. Now Miami, like I said, Chris Greer, he wants 2 first round picks for Tyreek Hill. He not gonna get that. Maybe he'll get one. And they still trying to find a trade partner for Patrick Ramsey. And I just heard yesterday on TV that what's my man name? Sean McVay, he he uh he want my Ramsey coming back to the Rams. That'll be a good fit. He know that he played for Sean McVay. He played for Sean McVay already, won a Super Bowl, so I can see that. But and then the tour situation. Tour is one hit away from not playing again. Even if you look at when Tua was at Alabama, he was getting injured because he tried to outrun your ass. And if Tua gets hurt or miss any time, we know the Dolphin season going knows that because they have Zach Wilson behind. Zach Wilson, who played with the Jets, we all seen what he could do. And you got Tua back him up. Nah, Tua when you want Tua when you're out in the open field, please slide, bro, slide, run out of bounds. Miami do not need you to get hurt. Everything depends on you. And one of the ex teammates said the Miami Dolphins they not tough. They not. They in the Miami nice weather where a lot of people could do a lot of things than just going to the games. They could be on the beach or wherever they go, restaurants, living a life. But you have some football fans down there who actually go to the games, but they never they're not gonna get fired to her. Even if Tool stays healthy, they don't get far. They won like nine games. What they do first round X? So that's why I think they should have took Jalen Merrill. That's just my opinion. Then if they would have had Jalen Merrill and Zach Wilson on the squad, I would feel comfortable about that. So and I can see them winning what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say 8 to 7 games. Yeah, I'm gonna say 8 to 7 games. Um, they can't beat the big teams. So whoever goes up against them always have a chance to win. And the ex Miami player said they don't they don't train as hard when they come to training camp. They don't put on pads. And when they go up against lesser teams, they could beat lesser teams. Is Tua that guy? I think he is, but like I said, he don't stay healthy enough to prove that. Now, if they have another bad season, what do they do? Do you rip it up? I don't know. Would you get another quarterback in next year draft? Miami fans, would you if this season don't go well, Would you like Miami Dolphins to draft Arch Manning? It's something you gotta look at. I would look at if I was the organization. That's just me. All right, now with the Jets. First of all, I like what Aaron Glenn did, where he met with Aaron Rodgers and he looked at Aaron Rodgers in the face and say, "You want to play football?" Yeah. So and Aaron Rodgers said, maybe, and Aaron Rodgers got his ego got bruised. He got butthurt, saying if saying he said you could have told me this over the phone. I ain't have to come and meet you in person. See, Aaron Rodgers, I like Aaron Rodgers. I do. Yeah, I like that. I appreciate that. I like Aaron Rodgers a lot. But Aaron Rodgers, let's be real. Aaron Rodgers can be an asshole. He can be a jackass. And that's what and by him doing that, he was just showing his entitlement. He want people to kiss his ass. He want people to go where he at. No, that's not the case, bro. We all heard the saying. Sometimes you gotta do things you don't like doing. And if that means getting on the plane, um, stop meditating, um, stop taking LSD or whatever you take. I ain't knocking you, but you do have to show that man the respect. And the reason Aaron Glenn asked Aaron Rodgers that question because Aaron Rodgers have say in that locker room, and if Aaron Glenn say something, the players are gonna look to Aaron Rodgers to see what Aaron Rodgers thinking, and when they go in the locker room, Aaron Rodgers might say, "Oh, but y'all don't gotta listen to him." Yeah. So, um, let me see. And I like what they did by first of all getting Justin Fields. Justin Fields always been a good player. It's just that he was in Chicago, and he held the ball too long. But when he get the ball out on time and when he don't pat the ball, Justin Fields he can play. What if I told you guys that Justin Fields quarterback rating was 90, was a 90% over his career? That's damn good, you ask me. And just go to his time when he was in Chicago. He put up good numbers. It was just his O line wasn't blocking for him. But we saw When they did block for him, he tore it up. And I wish that they should have kept Justin Fields because Justin Fields is better than Mason Rudolph. Will Howard, uh, we don't know what he could do on the pro level. Um, so and I think Justin Fields gonna have a good season with the Jets. I could see them winning. I'm gonna say seven. I'm gonna say seven games, 7-10. I could see that 9-7, maybe. Yeah. So that's what I see. What else I have for you? And I don't think I know no coaches ever approach Aaron Rodgers like that because throughout Aaron Rodgers' career, even when he was in college, Aaron Rodgers was the man, rightfully so. But that man is 40 years old, coming off of Achilles injuries, on the back nine of his career. He started. He the start of the season he played terrible. And then second half he played better. See, Aaron Rodgers is like LeBron James. Aaron Rodgers and LeBron James, they always like to hear their name in the media. That's what they do. They tension whores, man. I'm just calling it what it is. They tension whores. And I can see the Jets sweeping Miami. I can see them splitting both with the Buffalo and New England. I can see that. And oh what's my name? Trayvon Diggs could be traded, and the predicted trade will be him going to the Ravens. But I've been told you guys that a while back because he's making Trayvon Diggs, he's making 97 million. So Jerry Jones not gonna pay that. Even though he love his guys, Jerry Jones wait till the last second to pay his guys. Look what he did to look what he did to CD. Look what he did to that. And look what he said about that the first time he paid that. What Jerry say? I didn't want to pay that. But when it's really something I want, then I pay. So yeah, yeah. So and Michael mad that he not getting his deal. I told Mike, man, welcome to how Jerry do business. That deal won't get done until the inner training camp, or one hour before kickoff. That's what Jerry did to that, and everybody criticized that for not doing what he do, and nobody don't criticize Josh Allen for what he don't do. They in the same boat. It's just that when Dak came in the league, Dak was better position. Dak had an O line behind him. Dak had receivers. They drafted Zeke, Dak and Zeke that year, so they hit the ground running, and you still had DeMarcus Ware at that time. You had you had Dez Bryant. What else I have for you guys? Um, I don't have much else for you guys. Um, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. If you need help, talk to a therapist. There's nothing wrong with talking to a therapist. Cause I talked to one, and it feels better when you talk to a therapist, someone outside your family. We know sometimes family can judge you, and if you're the only one that believe in something, stand on it. And it's okay to be a maverick because you listening to one and you talking to one. And with that, y'all continue to have a blessed day. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the the AFC North, and I'll see you on the next. Peace.